Bears by 0809. Bears lose. I forgot the final score. I think it was 38 to... Was it 38-14? I'll be honest, people. I was gone taking care of some Christmas stuff. I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights of the game. I didn't miss nothing. I recorded it because I was like, maybe if it's a good showing, I'll go back and watch the game. Nothing. Shitty game. Bears defense gave up 350 yards, I believe. Teddy Bridgewater had 5 total touchdowns. I believe he threw 4, ran for another. From what I saw, Jay threw a stupid-ass interception on the screen pass. And that's the thing, with those screen passes, I mean, they're getting old. We've been doing them all season, and teams are starting to see that, apparently. I don't know if they're seeing it on film or what. But there's a lot of players that are reading those screens a lot. So, Bears, if we could toe down with the screens, that'd be cool. I don't think Matt Forte did much. Adrian Peterson got hurt very briefly, but then came back. This Bears defense sucks. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care. I didn't have us winning today. And we haven't won in Minnesota since 2011. You know what's funny? Jay Cutler has never won as a Bear. I don't know how he did in Denver, but Jay Cutler has never beaten Minnesota in Minnesota, ever. Except for, okay, scratch that. I'm sorry. In 2010, he did it. Okay. In 2010, Jay did beat the Vikings in Minnesota. But let's just say Jay hasn't beaten them in Minnesota since 2010. And I don't know, man. I'm not really mad. I'm not really, like, pissed off. I expected us to lose this game. Minnesota's a good team. The Bears are that bounce-back team. It sucks when you're that bounce-back team for other teams. But we're 5-9. I think we're going to go 5-11. I think we will lose out. At the beginning of the season, I believe I had us at 6-10, 7-9. That could still happen. And it's happening, so... If we go 5-11, big whoop. Hopefully we can get a draft pick that'll stay healthy and, build some depth with the draft picks. And, I don't know, people. This Bears defense is so inconsistent. If we have more talent on the defense, we'd be a 9-10 win team right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. We've lost so many games this year coming down in the clutch, either in overtime or the final 2 minutes of the game. For instance, Minnesota, we should have beat them earlier. We should have beat Detroit. We should have beat Denver. We should have beat Redskins. We should have beat the 49ers. So what is that? That's like 5 teams right there, 4 or 5 teams. So, I mean, add that to we're like 10 wins right there. 9-10 wins. So, the Bears are officially eliminated from the playoffs. And that's all she wrote, people. It was a fun season in the middle of it. We had a little hope there. But, like I said in a couple videos ago, back to reality. We weren't going to do shit. We can't beat Minnesota and Green Bay. We can beat them. Okay. But we got swept by Minnesota. We beat Green Bay, which was good. Now we need to consistently do that. See, the problem was when Trestman first beat them, but that was without Aaron Rodgers. I don't even want to backpedal. I don't really have much to say. That's why I keep backpedaling and just talking and ranting about just random shit. But I hope we do beat the Lions, though, because those motherfuckers have swept us for the past 2 years, and they beat us once this year. And it's just sad. It's sad that the Bears have only won 1 home game this year, and that was against an AFC team. We haven't beaten an NFC team at home since the Buccaneers last year. And we haven't won more than 3 home games since 2013. So, that needs to change, okay, going into next season. But anyways, congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings fans. You guys kicked our ass. I think you guys will finish 10-6. I think you win one of the last 2 games here. Just some other NFL stuff. Big shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Those motherfuckers are clutch as ever. Fucking, I love that, man. I love how when the Giants scored that last-minute touchdown, Cam Newton was on the sideline. He's just like, all right. I love that, man. He's just like, all right. He's like, I'll one-up you. I know you want better. All right, challenge accepted. I love that shit, man. And that's what the Bears need to bring, man. We need that character. Like, the Bears do not have that character right now. And the thing is, I guess that'll be the point of this video, is character for the Bears. I mean, it's just one thing, like Pernell McPhee, he comes out and says stuff, and, you know, Kyle Long will say stuff. But, I mean, that's within our fan base. That's within us. I mean, you can look at certain players on a team, not be a fan of that team, and be like, yeah, that's their star player. Yeah, that motherfucker's a character. Yeah, that motherfucker's got some personality to him. I mean, the Bears don't really have that. I guess it was Brandon Marshall for the past couple seasons, but, I mean, everyone's fucking quiet. Cutler's quiet, Jeffrey's quiet, Forte's quiet, Pernell McPhee's quiet, you know, whole defense is quiet. Everyone's just quiet. Like, everyone can look at the Bears and be like, oh, who do the Bears got that, like, that's that crazy fucking character? It's really nobody. And that's another thing, part of this rebuilding. Like, one of these players need to step up. And I'm not saying that we need, like, the media grabbing to us and say, oh, well, the Bears, blah, 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 blah. Because, I mean, quite frankly, I don't care when the media doesn't talk about us, because they don't ever. But it's like, we don't have that person, that outspoken leader for the team like we had when Urlacher and Briggs were both here. And it was awesome, because it's like, oh yeah, there's Brian Urlacher, big badass, and Urlacher's quiet, but man, he's hard hitting. But man, he was like the flagship of this team, and right now I feel like we still don't have that flagship character for the team. And, you know, I just love that reaction out of the fucking players. Like, if the Bears go down when there's like a minute left, man, I want to see the camera on the sideline, and I want to see our guys going, yep, all right, fuck yeah, let's get at this, baby. Let's get at this. Y'all remember that Arizona Cardinals game in 06 when we were down and Olin Kreutz was like, I promise you we will win this fucking game. He said, I promise you we will win this fucking game. I love that, man. So Bears, get some character this past offseason. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week. Facing Lovey. I think they will beat us. Honestly, I think it'll be another game like today, or else it'll be closer. But I don't know. But Bears Battle of the Night, I'm out. I'll see you guys next week. Vikings beat us again. I believe that was the last game in TCF Bank Stadium, too. I believe they're getting their... Is it Bank Stadium? I believe they're getting their new stadium next year. So Bears Bound hoping to go to that game in Minnesota next year. So let me know, guys. Bear down, baby. I think we're 5-11. Here we come.